Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. I'm gonna be doing this. To be fair, I know I did my polls in a completely different order, and this one was just smack in the center. I want to make Legos, okay? And I didn't have a plan for any jewelry yet. And I can't do any of the drawings until there's a reason. I can't do any of the drawings unless I am going to post them as shorts, which means until I need more shorts. Can't do. Thank goodness that fly was being so fucking annoying. Catching that in the beginning. Oh. Okay. So step one. Ooh, wait, do I know where my mat is for my Lego base? Found it. It was so aggressive. I need to be more gentle. Also, do you like how I put something down on my table? It was because the brown of my poster board was so dirty and covered in paint and stickers that it was very distracting. And yes, I did choose green. I don't question it. I don't I don't know. I chose green because I like green. I had the most pages of green. You can see my little origamis poking out underneath. Um, okay, so now let's see how far I can get. I actually chose to do the Lego because, well, that was the most appealing option out of everything you've chosen for me to do in the specific order. I'm gonna do all of them anyway. It's also 4 in the morning. I should be asleep. I have work at 2 o'clock. I'm not going to bed yet. See, I said to myself, I need to film at least one video. And then that was 5 hours ago. Then I'm still awake. Yeah, I 10 out of 10 do not recommend procrastination. It makes your life miserable, but you still manage to get things done. So I guess I just force myself to do things, even if I'm upset. Though most of it was just me chilling and listening to music, and then I ate a whole thing of blueberries. I think one of them was moldy, and I probably shouldn't have eaten them. But I can't fully see right now since I'm not wearing my glasses. So I hope it wasn't. I feel like a lot of people are very concerned about me sometimes. Like, all of my coworkers and stuff, they're just like, "Are you okay?" And my only answer is no. No. And it's because I can't take care of myself properly, which also can worry people. I haven't eaten like a proper meal today. Ow. I'm I can't find the one piece I'm looking for. There's only one of them? There is only one. According to the directions of the set, there is only one that they put in here. I don't think that's okay. Don't make a piece small. Only have one. Let's hope I can find it. Damn. I hope I can find it. I'm very worried now because I've been scattering through these pieces for a second and I still have not found it. Please, please, please don't be a missing piece. Please, please, please don't be missing. The thing is, I probably do have like a replacement from a different set that I could use. I just don't want to have to look for one if I just started a puzzle. This is not even a puzzle, this is Lego. Nope, I still cannot find it. Oh shit, I'm listening to a video game and, well, a boy told the little girl to drink a bottle of something and she was like, it tasted horrible. But after a bit, it started to make me feel strange. Was it whiskey, perhaps? These are questions you do not want to hear being asked. To a dead child. Oh, I can hear the birds chirping. The birds woke up and I have not gone to bed yet. I am so fucked up in the head. I have to work a morning shift the day after today. Then I have to babysit. I still have not found this one piece. Why? I started organizing pieces because I couldn't find it. Because that's convenient to do when you're not able to find something. Is just organize everything else that's the same color as it. In hopes that'll be easier to find it. Wait, is it in here? I forgot there was another bag. Imagine I was looking through the wrong pieces. It probably is in here. But you know what? I organized pieces, so that's okay. Please be in here. I found it! Yes! It was in the other bag. I don't like it when it makes me open both bags immediately. Why? feel like it's so counterproductive when it does that. Anyway. Okay. I have to get another piece. Ooh, do, do. Do you ever do this stuff again? When playing video games, what is like the main thing you're trying to like your main goal? Because whenever I play video games, my main goal is usually for achievements. Or if it's a storyline game, just the storyline, and I don't care about achievements in storyline games. I just want to read the story. Because it's curiosity at that point. It's like when I read a book, I actually try to finish the book all in one sitting because I'm too lazy to go back to it later. I don't know who's gonna gain this specific God, what Lego said, but I'm pretty sure I know who will take it. Because she's taken all the previous ones, because, I mean, these are pretty awesome Lego sets. I hope you know, when I say take, it's like from The Office, because I put that in there for people to take home. I want people to take them. Wow. The girl found out she was dead. She didn't know she was dead. She jumped and couldn't wake up. And she's just like, and now I can't wake up anymore. Which makes me really think about what might happen after like death. Do people not have any like idea what could possibly be a possibility? Because I know a lot of people speculate and try to assume what's gonna happen. But I believe in ghosts, which means there can't just be one form of afterlife. What if every single form of afterlife is correct? Which really bothers religious people sometimes. Some of them are chill and just are like, huh, that's a pretty interesting take on death. And then some people really get angry at me for it, for just being like, what if everyone is right? And they hate that sometimes. Like, specifically, like the awful people who are just like religious extremists. Because some religious people are really nice. They love hearing about other religions. And then some religious people are extremely cruel and mean. I've had a lot more of the mean ones, to deal with than the nicer ones. Except the ones in my own generation, apparently, or in my and some people are nice, some people are not, and I wish more people would just be nice and not care so much what other people think. If less people cared about who was right and who was wrong, this world would be a lot more friendly. A lot of the things I think about when it comes to religion is different concepts that overlap within each religion and the average amount of people that might not follow all of those rules. If you can pick and choose what rules you follow, you're technically not following a religion, you're following a concept behind a religion. Or at least that's how I've been taught about religion as a kid. Was it doesn't matter what people believe in. It matters how they use their beliefs. And not everyone's gonna use their beliefs for good. I like when people are kind to each other and others. Today I got a $5 tip from someone. They gave a $5 bill to me for being polite. The thing is, I didn't feel like I was being that polite, but because I'm usually just really quick with people, because I want to help them. I want to give them the answers, and I'll use all of the good words behind it, but I can't hear a tone, so I don't know if I say or use the right tone with people, and I can't tell if I'm using the right tone. But sometimes I feel like I'm not, but that's just anxiety behind my brain being like, you're being a bitch and nobody likes you. And or they're giving you money because they think you'll treat them better next time. It's like, oh god, I hope not. I hope my brain is just coming up with lies. Okay. Oh. Giving alcohol to a child is really hilarious, but also fuck. I mean, I know when I was a kid, my mom and Dad were like, yeah, just a glass of champagne is perfectly fine. Oh my god, it's a different color. They never give me a piece that's a different color. That's different. That's weird. It was only for New Year's and stuff, so it was once a year. But I also know that if I ate something spicy and said, Mom, it's spice, she'd just put beer on my lips. I mean, it got rid of the spice. If you want something spicy to not be spicy, putting some beer on your lips gets rid of the spice. But you also probably shouldn't have that happen to you when you're a child. I love how me and my friend, though, when I was talking about, like, babysitting and stuff, and was like, out of everyone he decided to call and ask if they could babysit that one person, he chose that one? The person who does cocaine. Baffles me. Like, he could have called our mother, who straight up said, yeah, I'd babysit. You just has to call me, you know? I don't mind. And even my friend agreed, was like, yeah, your mother might be like the snoopiest person, but I trust her more because she created the babysitter that she normally goes with, which is me. And since I've always sided with my mother and not my father, not because I love one more than the other, but because my mom is actually smart, and doesn't do drugs around people. My mom was very secretive with her addictions, until I became an adult, when she stopped caring about hiding it. My dad tries to be secretive with his addictions, but he's not. He thinks he's clever, but he's not. I love my dad, but he's one of the dumbest people I know. And I have proof that my mom is the more intelligent one. I mean, on her Facebook, she posted her almost perfect grades. She got A's and B's. Mostly A's when graduating. My mom's confused why I'm only taking my schooling one class at a time, but it's because I'm working so often that I don't have time to do too much, and I also do babysitting, and I do YouTube, that I wouldn't have time to do more than one class at a time, unless I could make content out of it, but technically that's not legal. If you're in a college class, you can't show any of your work to the public and post it online, because people will use it to cheat and study. Which, it wouldn't be a problem to post things online if they would just take the time to make a new fucking test for each class. So I blame our school system for being very lacking in the education department. I will state the reason my mom stopped hiding her addiction is because she knows very well that I do not give a shit whether she does any form of drugs. It's mostly mushrooms. She does a lot of magic mushrooms, sometimes LSD. And I won't say anything about it, but I will always reject her offer to share, which happens so often whenever I hang out with her. She's like, "Do you want some?" And I'm like, "No. Why would I ever want that?" Because it takes off the edge. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm getting so fond of Lego. Hmm. What? What? Hmm. Okay. I'm making it ears. He's gonna have ears. I try to put the Lego in the angle that it's at in the drawing because it makes it easier to find out where I have to place the pieces. Not by a lot, but by enough. Oh dear. Oh shit. Okay, now I have my two little flat pieces for the ears. Oh, and then I get to flip the panda to build his bottom. He needs a booty. He needs a booty. Look at this stupid panda. He needs a booty. Ooh. I don't know why I didn't just start with this part. I would probably have had to make it more complicated if it did. Sometimes it does that. Something I wish I was better at would definitely be like having people skills. Have you ever given someone a warning that you wanted to say something mean but you didn't because you're trying to be nice and they wanted to know what the mean thing was anyway because they heard you had a shit day? Because I have. So I immediately made fun of the fact that his wife didn't want to fuck him. He kind of deserved it though. Oh my god. That's what that piece is for. The panda has a bee stinger. It's so tiny. I kind of love it though. Uh-huh. This piece. Then I need a clear piece. Let's get in the hole. There we go. And then I have this one. And then I need 3-piece right here. I love how in the video game that I'm listening to, they had they went to this hotel with their friends, and throughout this entire time it has not been brought up once what might have happened to any of them. Also, I don't understand how any of like the games with hotels make sense, because like hotels need to make money in order to stay affordable. How do murder hotels stay affordable? It doesn't make sense. Like, wouldn't there be a pattern noticing that people are going missing around a specific hotel? Or would nobody notice? I don't understand the semantics of how it would work. Because I feel like it would just be too obvious and people would find out very quickly if a hotel was a murder hotel. Okay. Got this piece. Just keep running, just keep running. Running, 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 running. This thing is, if you place something at the bottom wrong, this piece means absolutely nothing. Bolting. A doctor not being believed over a child that is a compulsive liar is really funny to me. But most parents would believe their own child over a doctor. Guys forget to make wings. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay. Okay. I don't like these pieces some. Okay. I need this piece, the center, and then a shorter top. And then I need a flat piece, more like this. And then I've achieved making one bee wing that I can pop on right there. Now I have to make the other side. So I got this piece. I do this piece. Then I got this piece. There's a lot of just this piece, then this one, and this one. Sometimes I like to talk in accents because it makes it easier to enunciate my words. Because I tend to have a bit of a lisp. And I had a person get very angry because I charged them for an extra side when they listed 2 sides. I say 1 side or 2 sides whenever I say sides, because if I don't say sides with an S, people think I'm saying size. And I need people to hear the word side instead of size, because they're so similar to each other that people get them confused. And this person decided to get angry at me for having a lisp, which makes me enunciate things in a weird way and have an S sound more pronounced. And the thing is, I did repeat it back to him properly, and he still got angry. And my friend was like, he's angry at you. You should probably not go near the counter. And I'm like, I have to do my job, regardless of if someone is ignorant or stupid. And if something was forgotten, that's not my fault, that's yours. Also, if you drive away, if I forget to hand you your drink, that's also not my fault. Maybe don't drive away when I haven't handed you your drink yet. I'll notice eventually. I have like 10 people constantly needing something from me when I'm at my drive-thru. So I don't always immediately notice when I haven't done everything yet. Okay, now I need to put this. Is he wearing like a harness or something? I know this is just a panda on a stick. Not, at least I haven't dropped any of these on the floor yet. Almost. How? I don't like it when it makes me put one pieces in. Oh my god, it kind of looks like it has 3 sets of legs. That would be very accurate since it's meant to be like a bee merged with a panda. The whole set is literally just bees merged with other animals, which is why I got it. I thought it was cute. Very stupid, but very cute. Can't get it to work. There we go. Finally. That piece just doesn't want to go together properly. Ever. Meant to be a little bit wobbly. It's a little panda bee. It's actually really cute. Anyway, peace, love. Have a good day, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!